Hey Collective, hi, how are you? Welcome to day 2 of the 13-day challenge to connect with your intuition and that magical side of yourself. So if you haven't watched day 1, go watch that first and pick a card and then come back to day 2. It doesn't matter when you start this, just as long as you try to keep it in order and finish the 13-day challenge once you've begun. But of course, you can just do one day if you like. If you just feel drawn to a particular title and just want to check out that one, that's fine too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this. And if you want to learn more about this, then just go to the day 1. It's the day before this video. And it's labeled day 1 of the challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna ring the singing bowl and call in spirit. And then you can look at these crystals and decide which one you feel most drawn to. And today's question is, what fears are blocking your intuition? And so basically what is the block? What is the challenge here that is keeping you from connecting with your intuition? The first crystal we have is going to be the pink quartz crystal, but this time it's rough. Yesterday were the towers. The pink quartz crystal, the smooth round purple amethyst, and the black tourmaline. This was actually sent to me from a follower on my TikTok account who became a private client. Sent that to me about 3 years ago. Okay, so you can either choose 1, 2, or all 3. It just depends on you, but don't overthink it. The first one that kind of pops out to you, the first one that you just kind of see, go with that. Or if you just cannot choose, then maybe there's going to be a message in all of them for you. So let's go ahead and call in spirit. You can go ahead and just take this moment to visualize a healing light surrounding you, full of unconditional love. Take in 3 cleansing breaths of this light, healing light full of unconditional love, and then exhale any stale, stagnant, unwanted energy out of your body, envisioning that it looks like smoke, and you're going to blow that out into the cosmos where it can no longer harm anyone. Okay, I don't know why Spirit is showing me pizza right now, but that's what I'm seeing. So someone may have been craving pizza or just ate pizza, or you're planning on pizza or something. But that's what Spirit's showing me right now, so. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Spirit Team, Angels, Archangels, Ascended Masters, Ancestors of the Highest Good, and Angelic Higher Light Beings, Benevolent Galactic Ancestors and Benevolent Galactic Beings. I call to you now and invite you here to guide, bless, and protect this reading, as well as myself and the collective of souls that find their way here. I thank you for using the deck of cards that I use here today as a tool to communicate with the collective of souls that find their way here. I thank you for honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the highest and greatest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay, just put that back there, grab me some coffee. And today we're going to start with the pink quartz crystal. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, and higher light beings. Please come here, guide this reading. Show me clearly what is blocking those that are choosing the pink quartz crystal, Spirit, from their intuition. What is blocking them from their intuition? Those that are connecting with the pink quartz crystal, that are choosing their message from the pink quartz crystal, Spirit. So we've got, oh my God, and that is so crazy. And this is the first card to come out, and it was, what fear is blocking you from your intuition. And the card is Cold Moon, face your fears. Oh my gosh. So what's blocking you is fear itself, because you do have fears that you that you do need to face. And this could be because something here with your emotions, because I do see water here, and the moon, the moon is what controls the tides, controls the waters on the planet. The tides and the waters represent emotions. Moons represent subconscious. So it is your emotions and that are connected with subconscious fears. Oh, damn. So like you may really you may really have a lot of fears that are connected with like emotional wounds and pains. I want to look at the book and see what the book says, because I literally just got this deck yesterday and I'm like, oh my God, like it is perfect for this 13-day challenge. And it says about this symbol, at times we may feel alone, even though in truth we still have a team of celestial beings surrounding us, cheering us on. Life can feel very cold. So maybe you have felt alone, or maybe you do feel alone. Maybe you feel like you're on this spiritual journey alone and really just trying to find your footing. I do feel like you are being asked to face those fears right now, and you may be feeling alone. But as it says, you're not alone, because you do have all these celestial beings. You do have this angelic team that is loving you and guiding you. Like they are that guiding light. This is not what the card means, but like with this triangle, something may be significant to triangles or like threes for some of you. And so like I do feel like one of the things about you in this particular lifetime is learning to like stand on your own 2 feet, learning to be independent. Even if you're like married or in a relationship, you're still meant to like be independent and not rely on someone else to meet those emotional needs that you may have. It's like you're being guided to do things on your own right now, because you are in this period of soul growth. And so that may be frightening. So it's like whatever it is that is challenging you right now, whatever this block is for you right now, is something that you need in order to evolve. And I know that might be like really difficult to hear, that we need our challenges, but you really do. The pain that you've been through in the past, the hurts, the people that broke your heart, that betrayed you, the relationships that didn't work out, even family, your own family may have broke your heart or hurt you, but you needed those challenges to be able to evolve. And so this is a time for you to just be very gentle with yourself, kind to yourself, love yourself, Um, and know that everything right now is happening in your highest good. That your spirit team doesn't do things that are going to hurt you, and your spirit team is like, they want you to know, what is it? Whatever you resist persists. So like the more you resist a lesson, the harder, your life is going to be, And it's like and then it's like the universe has to work even harder to show you what you're meant to see, because it's like, when a child needs to take their medicine and they're fighting their parent and they just don't understand why my parent is making me take his medicine, and they're struggling and struggling, and then the parent has to struggle even harder, and then it becomes like this big like fallout thing, when really it didn't have to be. If only the child just surrendered, took its medicine, it would get better, it would improve. So it's like, stop struggling so much. So like whatever it is that you're going through, understand and surrender and be like, okay, this is a lesson, this is for my highest good. What can I do to grow from this? How can I push through this fear of taking my medicine? Really just kind of pushing through that fear, accepting it, and coming out on the other side a changed person. The child would then come out on the other side feeling better because it had taken that medicine. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just kind of the analogy that they're showing me. Also, it's interesting because I did just look back at the book, and it's saying a health matter can improve, and that's so crazy because I feel like I want to cry, because they were literally showing me like the image of a child trying to take its medicine. So it's like, again, that whole analogy thing, and then the book saying a health matter can improve. Some of you may also need to like rebalance your chakras, and maybe even like finding someone that you care about, that you trust, to confide in. And also, one of the things that it says in the book, it says, stop being stubborn. So maybe you are being a bit stubborn, like that child that doesn't want to take its medicine. And also just like showing yourself some more kindness, compassion, love, and maybe even being more understanding or compassionate, understanding. I already said that, but more compassionate, understanding, and loving towards others, and understanding that there's not ever any true evilness in the world. And I know that's difficult to hear, but on a soul level, all souls are pure. Anyways, I'm not going to get into all of that, but that's what I have for you guys that chose the pink quartz crystal. Now let's get, for those of you who chose the purple amethyst, Spirit, can you show me what message for those that chose the purple amethyst? What is blocking their intuition, Spirit? This one. Day moon. It is love. So emotions. I feel, again, emotions. Also too, there's a lot of butterflies here, and birds. So you may be seeing butterflies, birds. I do feel like there could be a relationship, like your like a romantic relationship, your intuition could be blocked, or like you're not, or possibly maybe not even listening to your intuition when it comes to a romantic relationship or love. So like you, or again, like you could just have difficulties listening to your intuition with love, or like you just have difficulties understanding your intuition with regards to love or romantic situations. But I do feel like a lot of you, like because the purple amethyst, it connects with your third eye, your intuition. I do feel like many of you, it's like your emotions get in the way of your third eye. So it's like maybe when your emotions aren't involved, like you can, if you're outside of a situation, like for other people, like you are more accurate with your intuition, but like as soon as like it involves your life, or like where your personal emotions are involved, it's more difficult for you to see clearly, or to see the situation clearly, is what I feel, for those of you. So when you're dealing with your own personal situation where your own emotions are involved, you're going to have to try really hard to remove your emotions from the situation and look at it more objectively, is what I feel. So let me look here at the book here, and it says, as the moon moves into her quarter moon phases, especially after full moon, conditions develop for us to have a day moon, i.e. to see the moon during the day, because she is far enough away from the sun and rises or sets during the daylight. So again, yeah, like removing yourself from the situation where you can see things from a better perspective, from a whole different angle, and remove your emotions out of the equation. So it's like your emotions definitely are getting, are blocking you from being able to see clearly. So, so like maybe if you're in a troubled relationship of any kind, this could be like romantic relationships, this could be relationships with your family members, friends, but like whenever something is struggling, like a relationship is struggling, it's more difficult for you to connect with your intuition in those certain situations when those relationships are struggling or strained because of your own emotions. And so those are the toughest obstacles for you as of right now when connecting with your own intuition. So it's like you have to really remove the ego and the emotions out of the situations. And then also too, I feel like the ego may get in the way as well, and so you may have to like remove the ego so that you can allow just the purity of your own emotions to guide you. Spirit is singing that song in my head right now. Clear skies are gonna, gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. I don't know why they're singing that in my head, but that's what I'm hearing them sing, and now I'm hearing laughter from them, so I don't know what that's about. But okay, so they're having a ball. They're like laughing. Okay, so the black tourmaline. Spirit, what is blocking the intuition for those that chose the black tourmaline? What is blocking the intuition for those that chose the black tourmaline? I feel this one. Okay. Strength. So look, and courage is on the bottom of the deck. And then look, the blood moon, and we've got that dark sky background there. So your strength, your inner strength, you may be feeling weak. You may be struggling and not realizing your true power and your true strength. You've definitely been through a lot. I'm going to look at the book. And it says about this symbol, the yang and the yin and yang symbol can be seen to represent the masculine energies in all of us. Versus the yin, which represents the feminine energies. So, so it says this card calls for you to draw upon your inner resources. It's time for you to step into your power. So it could be too that you, like I'm really getting like the strength card in the major arcana, especially with that courage right there, because the strength card in the major arcana does represent courage and strength. So like you may have really had to draw a lot on your own inner strength to overcome, you know, different obstacles. Like there's a sense of like self-doubt, because the strength card does represent courage and self-confidence. So I do feel like you doubt your intuition a lot. You have a lot of self-doubt, or you know, like you don't have a whole lot of confidence in your own intuition. Like you second guess yourself, you second guess your intuition a lot of the times, and so you may need like validation from others. And again, like there's a sense of fear as well, you know. Fear may be like that dominant emotion when it comes to your intuition. There's like again, like I'm getting low self-esteem, low confidence, and so that may kind of have you in a place of fearing with the courage there. You know, like fear may kind of paralyze you from moving forward with what your intuition is telling you. And it's like you need to like gather up that courage and your inner strength that you need, so that you can move forward with what your intuition tells you. Because like again, that just kind of causes a block for you. And it's like insecurities is something that I'm getting to. Hiding because of your own insecurities, you know. And it's like those insecurities and self-doubt just kind of like creep in and cause you to constantly second guess what you're channeling, or what your intuition is giving you, or what like the visions or whatever it is that your psychic gifts are. You may kind of feel like, oh, well, maybe I'm just kind of making this up, or maybe I'm not really, you know, maybe this is just all in my head, or whatever it is, you know, like that's what I'm getting for you. And so I do feel like Spirit wants to tell you, don't let that self-doubt hold you back. You know, that you are extremely gifted. You know, your intuition is spot on. So stop second guessing it. It's like a muscle too, because the strength card here, like your intuition is like a muscle. And it's like the more you work it, the stronger it'll get. So like the more you rely on your intuition, you trust it, the stronger your intuition is going to get. Because what's that old saying? If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's that energy that I'm picking up here too. So the more weight you put on your own intuition, the stronger it's going to get. So lean on that intuition, you know, lean on it. Let it grow, let it get stronger. This was awesome. This was fun. I know I said that this video wasn't going to be as long yesterday, but you guys, I can't help but to talk. But it was a little shorter. It's like 4 minutes shorter, I think. Anyways, if you guys would like your own reading, please feel free to reach out to me. I am running a sale on 3 card messages. So I will be running that. If you guys are interested, please hit me up. You can get a 3 card reading, I think I've got it listed for $12.12. So, yeah, and it's probably going to end up being like 20 minutes long. But I will do my best to keep the 3 card readings a little bit shorter. Anyway, so you can get your own personal one that's tailored just to your personal energy. So this is what I have for you guys. Also, I have many other readings that I offer too. But this is, look, my dogs, they always know when I'm ending a video. They always know it. You hear them. I don't know if you can hear them prancing and whining because they always know when I'm wrapping it up because I always take them outside. Anyways, this is what I have for you guys. And the Divine in Me bows to the Divine in You. Namaste.